I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team.
I'm a rolling stone.
I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team.
I'm too wild for you to own.
Of all of the people that we talk about, LeBron fans are the only ones that even message me and contact me on Instagram. One recently sent me a death threat, talking like you can't come to LA. LeBron fans!
I learned the game from some heavyweights, catching buses, making change.
Should I pull up a full-time LeBron jock sniffer and show you his...
I'm
Now y'all gonna make me do
rolling stone.
Nobody juggles LeBron's ball more than this dude right here. Nobody. This dude is a full-time ball juggler. Where's his... He deleted a lot of his videos because he's an idiot. He goes on the internet and starts cursing like a crazy person. And then he gets his videos deleted because he's an idiot. Let me show y'all his videos.
If I let you down.
LeBron fans, look.
LeBron fans.
Where are these magical views that are coming from LeBron? Look.
In advance if I let you
This is a LeBron sniffer. Look at him. Look, we can just keep going. It's LeBron every single day. LeBron. Every single second. So where are all these views? Where are all these views that y'all are talking about? Y'all saying, oh, Dreamerspro's making money because he talk about LeBron. Okay, so where the views at?
I know I've been away.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 signs. This is what you gotta realize, G. It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my papers.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, man. We are back, folks. We are back. And we got to get into it tonight, folks. This should be pretty interesting, folks. Over here, man, everybody gets that work. Okay, we do not discriminate over here, folks. People love to, say that I'm a racist, folks. But unfortunately, man, over here at the locker room, folks, everybody gets that work. Okay. Now, obviously, over the last few days or so, the whites have gotten that work. And obviously, the Mexicans have gotten that work, folks. Well, now they've gotten that work, folks. Well, today, folks, okay. It looks like the blacks, man, unfortunately, man, the blacks got to get that work today. Or the tethers. I don't know. I don't know what Dreamerspro identifies as, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. African, black, tether. I don't know. But regardless of the fact, folks, you guys got to get this work today, man. I'm honestly a little bit like flabbergasted by the stuff that I'm seeing from Dreamerspro these days, dude. It was very strange. About an hour ago, I was eating dinner and, was on my phone trying to find a video to watch. And I see Dreamerspro dropped a video, folks. YouTube recommended it to me. And he made a video about Bronny James, okay? Bronny James. Now, I had to think about it for a second because I'm like, wait, did Bronny do anything newsworthy as of late? And I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, what did Bronny do? And then I remembered Bronny hasn't done anything newsworthy to be talked about, to be discussed, right? I mean, obviously, I've made videos about Bronny. I made videos about Bronny months ago, maybe 5-6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago at this point. Obviously, as it pertains to Bronny, Bronny did make me look a little bit stupid, folks. If you guys remember, I was the main one defending Bronny. That's where this, legendary audio came from Brandon.
He averaged 4 points a game at USC, shot 36%. He doesn't have an NBA body, so you can't defend Bronny. So your little pussy ass hides behind race, and you call me racist because you can't make an argument based on the merits because you're a fucking clown.
Okay, so let's stop right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've obviously, defended Bronny. A few months ago, I made some videos criticizing Bronny. A lot of people got upset, but you know, that was about 5-6 months ago, folks. I haven't really spoken about Bronny since, right? Bronny is pretty much irrelevant as it pertains to the Lakers. He's not really a rotation player. He's gotten some extra minutes as of late because obviously our best two players, supposedly according to you guys, Luka Doncic and Aston, folks, they unfortunately gave up versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. They quit, right? They quit, folks. We haven't seen these two since that game last week. It's been a week now, folks. It's April 9th. We haven't seen these dudes since April the 2nd. It's been a full 7 days at this point, right? So, once again, I'm on this dude's, video, and I'm like, why are you talking about Bronny? I mean, we have, like, literally one of the most historic things that have happened in the last week, folks. We've never seen the Lakers' first and second option get exposed and then subsequently quit on the team a week before the playoffs start. We've never seen this before in Laker history. Imagine if Jerry West Jerry West went to 9 finals, folks. He went to 9 finals. Imagine Wilt Chamberlain or Magic, Kareem. Imagine these guys a week before the playoffs start, they fake injuries and they're like, yeah, we can't go. I have an oblique injury. I can't go. Like, what? Imagine Shaq and Kobe doing this. Imagine LeBron and AD doing this. They've never done this, right? So this is the most unprecedented thing that we've ever seen in Lakers history. And I tune into Dreamerspro and you're talking about Bronny James. You're talking about Bronny James. Now, why is he talking about Bronny James? Well, it's obvious. Short answer. He's trying to get clicks, right? I mean, that's the short answer, right? But the longer answer, folks, is Dreamerspro and people like him, okay? Once again, when Skip Bayless does this buffoonery, folks, it's expected, right? It's expected. When I tune in to Colin Clown Nerd or anybody really in the mayonnaise media, we did a video last night talking about, Trevor Lane's goofy ass, right? When they pull these type of stunts, folks, it's expected from white people, okay? But when blacks do it, when they follow behind these whites, folks, it's a little bit bizarre, right? It's a little bit bizarre. So, folks, as the title of the show says, man, we have to discuss this tether tonight, Dreamerspro. We have to discuss this tether tonight. So, yeah, that's what we're here to discuss, folks. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Y'all do me a favor, folks, and drop a like on the video. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into it, folks. Once again, Bronny James, I don't know why Dreamerspro would do a topic on that when Luka Doncic literally quit on the team. He's out in Spain right now. I mean, at least Bronny's with the team, right? Luka Doncic is in Spain right now, folks. He's already on summer vacation, but Dreamerspro doesn't want to discuss that. He would rather discuss, the 15th man on the team, Bronny James, right? I mean, what are we even talking about at this point? Take a listen to this, folks.
Perspective on things and how we see them in today, folks. We got a show for y'all. So let's get straight into it. As you guys know, we did a show yesterday of the Los Angeles Lakers where Bronny James played like complete and utter ass, right? Like butt cheeks. And shout out to 93 Zay. He put out a video where he did if you guys didn't watch it, go watch the first maybe 10, 15 seconds of his last video. He did it. Bro, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Like quite literally. It's one of the funniest things I have ever seen. And I suggest you guys go. I was cracking up. I even posted it on the Instagram, my Instagram account. So make sure y'all check it out. But in the aftermath of that, a lot of people have been getting at Bronny. I think one of the channels, you guys know him, I think is Awful Coaching or something like that, right? The guy that's always screaming. He's hilarious, right? I don't know his name, but I think the channel's called Awful Coaching or something like that. He did another video where he called Bronny James the worst player in the history of the world, worst in history of the NBA, right? But then I went on Twitter and I began to look at Bronny, like the reaction from people. And we want to put up a few posts here. We may put up stills. I'm not sure if we'll play the video, but we'll see. So one guy puts up a video, Bronny from the logo. And this video was posted today and it got 2.2 million views, right? And you see Bronny taking a logo shot and then he airballs the ball, right? Let me read through the comments. And one guy starts laughing. Another guy says the slow-mo makes it look 10 times better than it really was. Another guy says movement looked cool, just way off results. It just keeps going on. Another guy said 1v1, can you beat Bronny? And it kept on going on. Another guy put up an emoji, Joe Tantrums. He's putting up the laughing emoji. The other one is a Carlton Banks emoji. Another guy says he doesn't have dog in him. Another guy says me watching like this. Another guy said, bro, you got to stop filling this little jigger head up. And that's just one post, right? That's the first post. Then we got the second post. This is what do you call it? From The Truth. It goes Bronny James tonight.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Let's not show the highlights because I don't want to get a copyright. So the one guy wrote, this will never get old. Another guy said, boy shoots like his pops, laughing my you know what. Another guy says, embarrassing. Another guy said, bro, he's so ass. Another guy says, yeah, he's effing trash. Another guy says, I don't care what's weaker, his basketball game or the weak cut he's rocking on top of his cranium. Another guy said, but it's completely going to not mention that he soared double digit figures against the same team in the last week in limited mail. Oh, God. Another guy says he's worse than a bum. He said, another guy said, make a wish at its finest, right? Then we put up the final post here. This one I think is from Brick Center, bro. These people are vicious, man. So I want to put up the stat line. They actually put Bronny James first option hoops, 4 points. They put bricks, 2 of 9.
I'm a rolling stone.
LeBron fans.
Okay, so let me get this straight, folks. We're talking about Bronny James. Bronny James. That's the conversation today. Bronny James. So we're trashing Bronny, who's with the team and is doing his best to help the team, but we're gonna stay silent on the white boys that quit on the team, that are the first and second option. We're not going to roast them. We're not going to talk about them, but we're going to talk about Bronny, who's actually available to play and didn't quit on the team and fake an injury when he got exposed. I mean, at least Bronny's a man. He can take his ass whooping like a man and just go home, right? He doesn't have to, fake an injury like Aston Reeves does. He doesn't have to fly to Spain to get horse semen injected into his ass cheek like Puka. But instead of you talking about them, you're hating on Bronny James. Okay.
I'm a rolling stone.
LeBron fans.
We got Spiritual War Exposed. What up, nigga? Yeah. You said he's stealing your lingo and personality. Yeah. Whatever, nigga. Listen, I had you blocked. Okay. I was going through my block list and I figured, it was enough time that you had spent on the block list. So I did unblock your goofy ass. But I will ask you to tread lightly this go around, dude. All right? But thanks for your super chat.
And then 0-5 for the field, right? Another guy said, let's read through some of the comments. One guy put, remember, man, Bronny definitely better than half of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Laughing my ass off. That's the LeBron comment. Another guy says, wait, was that an air ball? At least the D-League players did better than the regular. They were down a few at halftime. The regular, okay, but enough of that guy. Another guy put on the Star Trek emoji. And then you have another one of Isaiah Thomas and Magic Johnson laughing. Another guy said, Bronny had a triple single. I'm dead. And it just went on and on and on. He said, another guy said, this ain't looking good. It's bad. But you know the craziest part? There's a good chance it's going to get worse. There's a real chance it's going to get worse. Do you know why? Because the Lakers, I believe, are going to be playing tomorrow against the Spurs, the Warriors. Then they're going to play against the Suns, and then they're going to play against the Jazz, which means that there's a legitimate shot that Bronny could be playing in all three of these games. And JJ Redick is crazy enough and sadistic enough to start Bronny all these games. And if JJ does that, man, oh my Lord. LeBron fans.
So once again, Dreamerspro, dude, you know, it's honestly a little bit sad, man, the stuff that you do, dude. It's a little bit sad, bro, right? I mean, we had so many storylines come out of, you know, the last game, right? You had the JJ Redick, Jerry Vanderbilt blow up. You know, you had JJ Redick getting exposed once again by the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Lost that game by 36, okay? You got Luka and Aston faking injuries. You have so many different, you know, storylines that are actually relevant to the conversation today, right? But you decide, right? Let me wake up and let me bash Bronny James, right? So I can get some clicks for my dead YouTube channel. Because this is the only way you get your clicks, streamers, right? This is the only way he can get clicks, chat, if you guys haven't paid attention. There's two ways Dreamerspro gets clicks, okay? Two ways. The first way is if there's a trending, you know, national media story, right? So I'll give you guys an example. You guys remember a few years ago when Ime Udoka got fired from the Celtics for clapping cheeks? You guys remember that? And everybody was talking about it, folks, right? So that's an example, right? Like if he were to talk about that when it happened, just like everybody else, that would have gotten views, right? That would have garnered attention, right? The other way is if he just bashes LeBron James and Bronny. Those are the only two ways he gets clicks. Those are the only two ways, right? So let's think about this for a second. Dreamerspro, you live in Nigeria, okay? No, nobody did any digging on you. You said it yourself, right? Actually, I think, somebody did tell me that. Yeah, somebody did some research on you, and they brought that to my attention. I didn't even know that. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Dreamerspro lives in Nigeria, okay? Now, I want you guys to think about how crazy this is for a second, okay? Imagine, right? Imagine living in, you know, Tanzania somewhere, right? And instead of talking about what's going on in the world around you, right? You talk about what is going on in a completely different country, a completely different continent, right? Now think about this for a second. He doesn't talk about Nigerian politics, but he started a political channel so he could talk about U.S. politics, right? Why did he do that? Because his Dreamerspro channel is dead. It's dead, folks. There's only 2 ways he can get views. You guys are going to see once the summer comes and you can't, feed off LeBron anymore. His views, he's done. Once the Lakers get sent home, he's done. He can't talk about the any other players. He can't talk about any other teams. Nobody wants to hear it. Seriously. If he starts talking about Steph Curry or Kevin Durant or Kawhi Leonard or whoever else, nobody's going to pay attention to that. They only click on his videos because of his LeBron hate. Any other conversation or topic, the Pistons, the Celtics, the Thunder, Wembanyama, whoever else, nobody cares, right? So he'll probably transition once the summer comes full time to his political channel where he'll be gossiping about Donald Trump and U.S. politics. So once again, you're in Africa gossiping about Black American players, and then you started another channel, a political channel, where you troll about Donald Trump and U.S. politics. Does this sound familiar to anybody? Who else is doing this exact same thing, folks? Does this blueprint sound familiar to anybody, folks? Who else is doing the exact same thing? Leeching off the back of LeBron James while simultaneously trying to get into politics. Folks, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith, folks.
I'm a rolling stone.
LeBron fans.
Shout out to AMJ Beats with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, man. You said going at Bronny is another way to take a shot at LeBron. The hate on LeBron and his lineage is deep, but they complain about the Luka hate when it's nowhere near the level of Bron hate. When it's nowhere near the level of hate Bron dealt with his whole career. So, folks, shout out to AMJ Beats. I agree with you. I agree with you 1,000%. Folks, so let me get this straight. We have a guy who's in Africa hating on Black Americans. And this is how he makes his money. This is how he gets his food. Folks, let me show you guys this, man. Dreamerspro is what the Black urban American community calls a tether. Okay? He is what we call a tether, folks. Now, do you guys know what tether is? Well, listen. I have the definition on the thumbnail, folks. But if you guys don't know, okay, this is what a tether is, right? A tether is a Black person who moved from Africa or the Caribbean to the United States and pretends to be a Black American native to the country. Often they take anti-Black, white supremacist viewpoints despite being Black. Often they take anti-Black, white supremacist viewpoints despite being Black. Folks, does this not sound like Dreamerspro?
LeBron fans.
Folks, does this not sound like Dreamerspro? This is what Dreamerspro does. His channel is anti-Black, white supremacist viewpoints. Folks, have you guys noticed he doesn't go at Luka Doncic with the same ferocity? Have you guys noticed that? There's a reason why, folks. His audience would abandon him. He doesn't go at Austin Reeves with the same ferocity, folks. He doesn't talk about Austin Reeves and how garbage Austin Reeves is. Why? His white audience wouldn't tolerate it. They wouldn't stand for it. Why? Because his audience is white people. Folks, they love it when they see niggers tearing down other Black people. They love that. You want to know why? Because then they don't have to do it. They don't have to do it. And they can hide behind you. So they love it when he's up here tearing down Bronny and LeBron. They love that. Why? Because now they don't have to do it. They can just support the black guy who is. And that's where Dreamerspro comes in. Right? That's where Dreamerspro comes in, folks. Like I said, he wouldn't dare speak about no white player the same way he does LeBron James and Bronny. He wouldn't dare. Your little YouTube career would be over with, Dreamerspro. Your little YouTube career would be over with. You wouldn't get any more views. You're barely getting views now. Like I said, without LeBron and Bronny, this channel would cease to exist at this point. So I just find this to be a little bit bizarre to me, right? Think about it from this perspective, folks. The same black people that he tears down, he also uses them to make money off of. He tears down black people for money. He does this daily, folks. Here we are. The playoffs about to start in a few days. We got the play-in tournament coming up. We got the playoffs in a week or so. Luka's in Spain, getting his ass injected with horse semen. Dreamerspro is silent. Ashton Reeves, this is the second time this season he done faked an injury. Dreamerspro is silent. So it's very obvious to see what he uses his platform for, folks. He uses his platform to spread hate towards the blacks. It's just nasty to me. It's just nasty to me. And then, right, you're using them. Not only are you hating on your people, you're also simultaneously using them so that you can make a buck. That's sad, folks.
People don't believe this guy should be on the team. Even LeBron recently alluded to that with the comments that he made in terms of, when he made the comments of when he was responding to the whole backlash over to Memphis, he was like, some people don't even want my son on the team. Bro, look, I don't think people would have an issue with Bronny being on the team. I mean, sure, some people would have some issue, but I don't think people would have as big as an issue as they have in right now if Bronny was on the team, if he was good. The problem is he isn't any good.
The tower.
Give me 1 second, folks. Let me let this ad go. Okay, here we go.
Bronny was on the team if he was good. The problem is he isn't any good. There are people out there saying that Michael Jordan's kids were better at basketball than Bronny. And a part of me just wonders, I guess it's his dream, but a part of me just wonders, like, what is going on here? Because you already know the backlash, he's going to be ridiculed. And I know LeBron gets pretty, he gets very happy when his son does well, which is normal and I think is nice, right? As a father, you want to, of course, as a parent, of course, right? Your kid does well and he hasn't done, of course it feels good. But there's the other side to that, which is, was he ready? Was he ready? Even some NBA players like Kenyon Martin and others have said he should have remained in college. A lot of those guys have said he should have remained in college where he would have gotten better. And then maybe, hell, if he stayed an extra year in college and came out maybe this year or something, maybe he would be a better player. So there are people that have felt that way. And then you couple that with the fact of the special treatment that he's been getting, not having to travel with the G League team, only playing home games. You're getting preferential treatment. You couple that with the fact that a lot of people feel like the only reason he's on the team is because of his father. And then when you add on top of the fact that when he plays, he doesn't play well. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. So my prediction is this: if Bronny's going to continue to play, he's going to continue to get roasted. That's just the law of the earth. That's the law of the jungle. You can't have it both ways. And the part that makes it even worse is that I blame a lot of this on the media. Because in that game that Bronny scored 2 points, do you know what they did? They were posting highlights of Bronny dunking. They're also buying into the sensationalism. It's all hype. There's no real substance there. So they're pushing it too. The guy has 2 dunks and you're populating it all over your Instagram accounts. But then upset when people point out the fact that, oh, he didn't play well. No, you can't have it both ways. If you're going to promote the guy when he's doing well, then people should be allowed to be like, well, he didn't do well there. Now, some of them will say, well, you're only doing this because he's LeBron's son. Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. He's guilty by proxy.
Fans.
There's some people that are not fans of LeBron. But that's with anybody. It's not just a LeBron thing. If another player of Michael Jordan's kids were playing in the NBA or had played in the NBA and they didn't have good highlights, of course LeBron fans would be making fun of Michael Jordan's kids. Who are we kidding here? Why are we acting like as if that wouldn't be the case? Y'all know if MJ's sons played in the league and they weren't any good, LeBron fans would make fun of that. They do it now. Because I think his son has the issues with substances and various drugs and all of that stuff. They do it now. Look at what Michael Jordan's son turned into versus LeBron. Come on, we get it. So why are we acting like as if, oh man, they're picking on Boogaloo James, Bronny James? Come on, knock it off. Y'all are trying to act like y'all are like these saints when y'all are really not. Like, come on, knock it off. Like, enough with the nonsense, enough with the twerking, enough with the shaking. Look, honey's here, but I'm not giving it to y'all. Like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Stop trying to grab buckets of honey and pour it all over each other's bodies and be hollering and slapping each other's ass cheeks like as if you people are losing your minds. Enough is enough. Y'all are talking, Bronny James. Meanwhile, look at Michael Jordan. So look what he am. Come on, knock it off. Y'all do it too. If it's jokes, you getting joked on. Come on, and nobody's exempt. Everybody getting the snaps. It is what it is. Whatever you guys think, leave them in the comments, and we catch y'all on the next show.
I'm a rolling stone.
You had bitch ass Suzette. His bitch
I'm
ass.
too hot for you to own.
Talking about, oh man, Dreamerspro, he bugging. Where you at, Suzette? Where you at? With your bitch ass, where you at? Where you at? Where you at, Suzette? I tried to rock with you, but then I realized you was a sucker. Do you know how I know you're a sucker, Suzette? Because you were making fun jokes about, Charles is living in a tree.
Yeah, no
He's Nigerian, and he's living in a tree, and he's living in a tree, and he's living in a hut, and blah, 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 blah. Making all of these racist jokes, right? Making all of these racist jokes. Then I asked Suzette, where are you from? He goes, I'm born in New York. No, where's your family from? But they're from Haiti.
I learned to
But then invite somebody on his show from the
Catching buses,
Caribbean
making
that has
changes
a
from
Caribbean
another
accent
place.
and starts making fun of the person with a Caribbean accent.
I'm a
That's like me
rolling
inviting an
stone.
African on, or not African, a Ghanaian or Nigerian or whoever, a West African on this show and start laughing at his accent. That's how bitch ass Suzette is.
In advance if I
That's
let
Suzette.
you down.
That's him. He's laughing at somebody with an accent from the islands, but his family's from the islands.
Sorry in
Suzette,
advance
that's my
if I
daughter.
let
If
you
some of y'all know who that is,
down.
y'all know who that is. For those of y'all who don't know, that's my daughter, Suzette. You asking who that is, that's my daughter, Suzette.
I'm
He's not even my son, that's my daughter.
in advance if I let
For those of y'all who know, you know.
you
That's not my son,
down.
he's my daughter, Suzette. He's not even man enough to be my son, he's my daughter, Suzette.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down.
I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team.
Ladies and gentlemen, this dude Dreamerspro, man, like I said, man, he's an embarrassment to the black community. We don't claim him. You know, you coons are just, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, folks. I despise coons more than white people. Seriously. Seriously. I would much rather kick it with a Skip Bayless than to kick it with a Stephen A. Smith. And I've said this before. The reason why is, folks, is because at least when Skip, because I've had white friends before, right? At least when they do some bullshit, folks, it's expected. You know, I expect other people to slime me out. Nothing stings more, folks, than getting slimed out by your own people, right? Nothing hurts more than that. You know, if Skip Bayless slimed me out, it would be expected. But Stephen A, I would feel away. I'm like, damn, like we supposed to be in this thing together. Like I told y'all, you guys saw what happened with Lil TJ and Offset. Lil TJ said Offset was in the casino, losing money. Lil TJ was there. He loaned him 5 bands. Offset loses it. Lil TJ said he gave him another 5 bands. Offset loses that. Lil TJ's like, yo, nigga, where's my money? And then Offset says, get it back in blood, nigga? And then you wonder why Offset got a bullet put in his ass? And then you wonder why Offset got a bullet put in his ass. Folks, it's always your own people, man. They're the worst. They're the worst. They're the worst to me, chat. It's the blacks that are the worst. Niggas like I said, I would rather kick it with a Skip Bayless than a Dreamerspro. I can't kick it with a coon, man. I just can't. That is the lowest level of a black person to me, is a Tether. You wanna know why? Because you use American culture to profit while simultaneously tearing us down. There's nothing worse than that, folks. There's nothing worse than that. There's nothing worse than that. You're in Nigeria. Why doesn't he talk about Nigerian basketball? Why doesn't he talk about African basketball? Why doesn't he talk about Nigerian politics on his platform? On his political channel? Because you want to know why, folks? Because if he talks about Nigerian basketball or African basketball, he's not going to make any money. If he talks about Nigerian politics, nobody will care. So now you want to talk about the black players and what we're doing over here in the States? In a league that we popularized? Why don't you tell your audience that? Who do you think is the reason that all of these niggas are making all this money in the NBA now? Who do you think that's because? Black players? Black American players? Yeah, if it wasn't for black American players, there would be no Luka. There would be no Giannis. There would be no Nikola Jokic. Y'all come over here to benefit off of our hard work. And then you have the audacity to talk down on us. You're Dreamerspro. You benefit off of the hard work of LeBron James. You make money talking about LeBron James. And you tear him down. Why don't you tear down niggas in Nigeria? Chat, have you guys ever wondered why he doesn't speak about niggas in Nigeria that can actually get to him? You want to know why? Because they'll slice his head off. That's why. They will. You guys notice that, right? He don't talk crazy about them niggas over there. Why not? You're over there. Why not? You talk crazy about niggas over here. Why don't you talk crazy about niggas over there where you at? Why don't you talk crazy about the Nigerian president? Why don't you talk about that? Because not only will you not make any money because nobody cares, but if they catch you, they gonna send your head back to your mama in a box. But you talk about us over here because you know that's safe. You can do that. Because it's safe over here. That's why y'all want to move over here. That's why y'all want to live over here. Come on, let's be for real. What the foundational black Americans built here, y'all want to come over here and reap the benefits from. Let's keep it a buck. You think he's over there talking about LeBron James making Nigerian dollars? Or is he making USD? Come on, man. Come on, dreamers. You're pathetic, nigga. You're pathetic, dude. You're pathetic, dude. Dreamers, let me ask you a question. Do you get paid in USD or do you get paid in Nigerian bucks? Simple question. Do you get paid in USD or in Nigerian bucks? You're in Africa making USD. You're in Africa talking about American-born players in an American-based league. That's like me talking about the Australian league. Think about that. Imagine if I woke up every day and I'm over here talking about, some Australian team. Every day, I'm just bashing some player over in the Australian team. And I'm all the way over here in the United States. You know how goofy that would sound? That's why I always bring it up. And I always remind you guys where he actually lives. So you guys can realize just how goofy this whole thing is. Imagine me in the United States gossiping about, European basketball and bashing a player all the way across the pond every single day. Imagine how goofy that would be. Is this what dreamers? Is this what it's came to for you, dude? You can't find any other way to make any money, dude. It might just be time for you to put the fries in the bag. It's seriously, I'm hoping you're saving up, dreamers, because the summer is coming, and once the Lakers going home in the first round, dude. You better pump out as many LeBron videos as you can, bro. Because once the season's over, you ain't gonna have nothing to talk about for 5 months. Seriously. So you better ramp up as many Bronny videos as you possibly can. You better be working on one right now. Because once the summer comes and the Lakers get bounced out, that's it for you, dude. Your season's over too, because nobody's gonna want to hear your takes on anything else. It's over. You're not that entertaining. You're not that funny, and all you do is steal other people's content. That's all you do. Every day you talking about what somebody else said. It's never what you say. You don't create topics. You don't produce nothing. All you do is steal audio clips from other content creators, and then you give 2 minutes of commentary on the back end. That's your whole platform. You go on the internet, you find somebody bigger than you, whether it's Stephen A. Smith, Nick Wright, whoever else. You take their audio, and then you do a video. You play their audio for 5 minutes, and then you come back and give an opinion on it for about 2 minutes. Sometimes the audio be longer than his actual thoughts on the topic. You're a scammer. Your whole platform is just reacting to what somebody else said. You don't even come up with your own shit. You don't even come up with your own topics. It's always Chris Broussard said this. Rob Parker said this. LeBron James did this. Man, this is nasty, dude. This is some nasty shit, man. Like I said, bro, the internet, chat, if you guys can't tell, this is all revenge of the nerds, man. It's all revenge of the nerds. It's always these dudes that were complete cornballs, complete goofballs growing up. They have no friends, no life, no motion, no hoes. They figure out how to work YouTube. Have y'all noticed that? Everybody in media basically is a cornball. Have you guys paid attention to that? 99% of everybody in media is a fucking cornball in sports media. They're all cornballs. From Legend of Winning with his fat ass. Then you got Dreamerspro goofy ass over here. You got cornball ass Lamont. We all know he was a dork. You got lame ass Ajani over there at Joke James Kingdom. You got lame ass Scap Attack. All y'all were dorks. You figured out how to work YouTube. You figured out how to make a video. You figured out, okay, if I just hate on LeBron every day, I can get some clicks. Do you not have anything else to talk about, dude? I told y'all, if there's not a trending topic going on, man, that's it. That's all they have is just hating on LeBron. That's the only way they can get traction. They can't get traction any other way. Now you hating on Bronny? When Luka's out here in Spain, he quit on the team versus OKC, and you ain't mentioned that? Austin Reeves quit on the team after they got blown out by 43, and y'all ain't gonna mention that, but you gonna mention Bronny James. Not Jake LaRavia. He ain't mentioned Jake LaRavia. He ain't mentioned Luke Kennard. He ain't mentioned nobody. Nobody that was white. Only the blacks. Like I said, niggas like this are worse than Skip Bayless. I'd rather just deal with Skip than to deal with a nigga like this. A nigga like this is worse than Skip. Straight up. I would rather kick it with Skip. This nigga here, this is just sad, man. I mean, when your own people sell you out, but, you know, I mean, this is what the Africans always did to us, chat. They sold us out. I mean, the Africans have always sold us out. It's just nasty, folks. It's nasty what's going on out here, man. It's just pathetic, dude. These people will sell out their own people. Like, and then we're over here, we're doing good business. You know, we're thriving. Niggas is billionaires. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about the black excellence. You don't want to talk about how LeBron put his family on, put his friends on, got his son in the league. You don't want to talk about Clutch Sports and how they're the biggest agency in the game. You don't want to talk about how LeBron James, most powerful player in NBA history. You don't want to talk about the black excellence, but you want to promote hate so you can appease your white audience so they keep clicking on your trash ass video. You're trash, Dreamerspro. You're trash, man. You don't got nothing. You're garbage. You gotta promote hate just to get somebody just to get a cracker to click on your garbage video. You gotta promote hate to your own people. You know what that tells me? You're trash.
LeBron fans.
This nigga's garbage, gang. You're garbage, Dreamerspro. Just put the fries in the bag, dude. Once LeBron is done, dude, you're done, bro. You're done, man. You only started getting traction when you started hating on LeBron. That's the basis of your channel. You, Scap Attack, all of y'all, Skip Bayless, y'all all follow the same blueprint. LeBron James. Is this what you wanted to be when you were 10 years old, Dreamers? Did you wake up at 10 years old and say, when I'm 38, I'm going to be hating on a black man for a living? Is this what you wanted to be when you were 10? This is a sad existence, man. Niggas used to want to be doctors and lawyers and fighters and all kinds of things. Chat, these niggas are they've resulted to hating on LeBron James at 38. That's pathetic. Where did he go wrong, chat, in his journey? He went wrong somewhere. This couldn't have been the plan. This could not have been the plan.
LeBron fans.
Got me on a late night mission, pulling up.
Shout out to JJ with the $5 super chat. He says, crying about Bronny, but what about all the garbage players the Lakers drafted like Max Lewis and Jalen Hood Shitfino? It's only because it's LeBron James hate content. He ain't mentioned how Dalton Connect about garbage too. Why? Because the white boy ain't gonna get you no clicks. Imagine that. Yeah, the white boy ain't gonna get you no clicks. You wanna know why? Because even the white folks don't care about the white boys. Chat, you wanna know who the biggest consumer of BBC porn is, chat? Take a wild guess.
You a freaky frog. First time in a long time.
LeBron fans.
Hurting deeply inside. You a freaky frog.
Chat, who do you guys think is the biggest consumer of BBC interracial porn? Who do you guys think? Chat, even if he were to talk about the whites, you want to know why it won't get no views? Because even the whites don't care about that shit. That's why. Even the whites don't care. They care about us. They care about LeBron. That's what they care about. You know that. We know that. That's why y'all keep making videos. Y'all are in love with niggas. This whole fake act you do, Dreamerspro, where you sit up here and you act like you don't like LeBron. Nigga, you talk about the man every day. But you don't like LeBron. You're just like these cuck white boys. You're just like them. Man, listen. Like I said, chat, this is just an embarrassment, man. He's just an embarrassment. I'm sitting eating my food. I done had me a sandwich for dinner, right? I'm eating my sandwich, chat. I get on YouTube. I'm scrolling through videos trying to find me a video I can watch while I'm eating. I see this nigga do a video talking about some Bronny James. Nigga, you are 38 years old, nigga. You are 38, dude. You don't have any shame, do you? Like I say, why don't you talk about what's going on in Nigeria, nigga? I bet you won't. Them niggas will chop all 10 of your toes off. Go ahead. Yeah, you'll talk about Bronny. You won't talk about none of them African niggas kids. You won't talk about no Nigerian nigga kid, but you'll talk about LeBron kids though. Man, y'all niggas is clowns, man. Like I say, he know who to play with, chat. He don't cover no Nigerian sports. He don't talk about no Nigerian players. He don't talk about no Nigerian politics, nigga. They gonna chop every last one of your limbs off. Y'all gonna have to do a closed casket. We won't even be able to recognize him when they get done with that boy over there. Seriously. We wouldn't even recognize him. All the trash he be talking about LeBron, he would never keep this same energy with them folks over there. That boy on his best behavior over there, talking crazy about us. Man, you are a bozo. You're a bozo. We got Eric. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? You can hear me?
Yeah, what you got, man?
Gang, I'm gonna be real. I don't understand the vitriolic aggression that Dreamerspro has towards, like, LeBron and black players. It's just like, I'm watching the video and I'm just like, gang, you made a whole 8-minute video trashing Bronny. It's just like I don't understand that. As if Bronny is like some staple to the Lakers, or like he's some star player. It's like, no, he's none of that, bro. The man barely sees the floor. But it's funny how he'll do that, but then it's just like, you got the supposed 2 best players on the team faking injuries, and it's like we don't hear a word from you. It's just I don't get that, man. I don't get it. So.
Yeah, like I said, it's pathetic. You know what I mean? It's a pathetic attempt at trying to get views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just nasty.
I get it.
So.
Yeah. You got Jake LaRavia going, what was it, 1 for 7 from the field, 0 of 6, plays significant minutes, and it's like, gang, we don't even hear from you. Like, we don't even hear from you, gang. See, like, Reggie, you know the perfect definition to describe Dreamerspro is it's nothing more than selective outrage. Like, he's no different than a Democrat in America. It's like they pick and choose like what they want to be upset about, and it's like other things they just completely turn a blind eye to it, like they don't see it. It's just nasty, bro. I don't get that. Like, it's just stupid.
But you got to realize too, though, Eric, he's not witty enough to talk about anything else. He's not entertaining. You know what I mean? So it's like, outside of LeBron, like if we're being honest, LeBron content is what carries him. Without that, he's nothing. Like I said, there's 2 ways he can get views. It's through a trending national story. Like I said, when Ime Udoka got, caught sleeping with, some married chick with the Celtics, and then he got fired. That was a national story. It captivated America. They were talking about it on all the shows, everything. Right? Malika Andrews went off on Stephen A. Smith. Like, that was a trending national topic. Everybody got views talking about that. So if there's not a national story like that, right? If there's not a story about, Shannon and Skip Bayless falling out, or Undisputed, something like that, Joy Taylor, or some national story, his only other play is LeBron. That's what's carrying him. Without that, who wants to listen to Dreamerspro talk about anything else other than LeBron James content? Nobody's going to click on your video.
Videos here and there about like Nicole. I'm like, gang, like nobody cares about that, dude. Like nobody cares, man. So like I said, like you alluded to, he better start pushing these LeBron videos out. The playoffs coming. Like I said, Lakers, they're not advancing to the second round. They're gonna go home, probably in the first round. So I think that'll be it, bro. The NFL is done. No college football. I mean, like, what's he gonna revert to? Baseball? Like, come on, gang. It's just like, no, nigga. Like, no.
It's gonna be a long 5 months over there at Dreamerspro. Seriously, once the season is over, it's gonna be a long 5 months. So it kind of does make sense why he's ramping up the Bronny videos right now. He's trying to make as much money as he can, because once the Lakers get sent home, you don't have content anymore.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Like I genuinely like want to understand, like, what is the game plan after like April? Like what is he? I don't know. Like what is the I don't know.
Well, he started a political channel, so he'll be over there gossiping about Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, nigga, you're in Nigeria and you're talking about American politics, gang. Come on. Like, this nigga's like in a mud hut in like Ghana somewhere, gang. Come on, dude. Like, you're a clown, man. Seriously.
I'm a rolling stone.
Come on, gang. I don't get it, bro.
You're in a mud hut and Connor talking about it.
Come on, man.
Ah, it's diabolical, bro.
It is.
It's diabolical.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and I'm like, I honestly wake up every single day and I'm like, okay, like is he gonna talk about Luka and Reeves quitting on the team yet? Like when are we getting that content? And it's like it's nowhere to be found. Yeah,
You know what the nastiest thing he did? Let me show you,
Yeah.
Eric. Let me show you the Here's the nastiest thing he did. So when Luka and Reeves quit, I made some videos about it. We did some lives about it. And I said, yo, these dudes are faking injuries. So then a couple days after that, I go on his channel and then he puts out a video saying LeBron faked an injury. I'm like, so wait a second. You're going to steal my narrative, my title, and then you're going to flip it on LeBron and say that LeBron faked an injury because he sat out versus OKC.
Right, exactly. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. But then, like I said, you had nothing to say when B Rabbit was grabbing his back with like 2 minutes within the game. It's just like,
right. What he talk about Bronny? He talk about Bronny being trash, but Reeves literally came out, turned the ball over 4 straight times, throwing lobs out of bounds. Right. No content.
Right. Like that's what it's not real like basketball analysis, bro. It's just like it's just buffoonery. Like I said, like talking to somebody like Dreamerspro, it's literally just like intellectual suicide. That's basically what it is, bro. Like seriously, it's intellectual suicide, game. Like you can't because again, like he doesn't have conversations in good faith.
He doesn't.
Like you don't.
He doesn't.
Like,
he doesn't have conversations at all. The last time we heard Dreamerspro discussing basketball was on that trash ass channel FYF, where he called in with Gilbert Arenas and all that, and he got exposed, and he ain't never said nothing else with nobody.
That's it. That's it. Yeah. Just stupid, man. Honestly. Oh my gosh, bro. Wow. What a clown, man. Seriously.
Now let me ask you this, Eric. What are your thoughts on black people that behave and what are your thoughts on tethers? Do you have any thoughts on tethers?
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly with you, bro. I can't associate with people like that, bro. It's just like, if you hate your own people, like I genuinely believe that you just hate yourself. Like you hate the fact of being black. Like you hate yourself, you hate your black skin, like you hate everything about being black, bro. And it's just like I can't respect you. Like you gotta move around at that point, bro. So, like I say, like niggas like that, they can't be in my circle. I'm sorry. Like it's just no. That's not gonna fly with me. So, and then like my thing is, they do that in a way that makes it seem like, and you alluded to it earlier in the show. It's like, yeah, white people like they may enjoy you doing that, but like deep down, bro, like they don't respect you doing that. Like seriously, like you're not like what validation are you trying to seek from white people doing that? It's like you don't get any cool points from bashing your own people on a day-to-day basis. I mean, it's like on average, he averages like what 5 LeBron videos a day. That's like disgusting, man. And like it's all viewed in a negative aspect. Like it's never anything positive. Like oh, LeBron is he set this milestone or he built this charity or school for said community. Like it's just always something that's deemed in a negative light. So I can't vibe with people like that, bro. I can't.
Yeah, because if you notice, right, none of these content creators to blacks on a consistent basis, none of them will ever keep the same energy with the white players because the people that watch you bash your own people will never support you bashing their people.
Exactly. Yeah.
So think about how crazy that is. They'll root you on when you're tearing down your own people, but they're not gonna support you if you try to tear down theirs.
Right.
You're and
Right.
then you continue to do it. You and here's another thing that's crazy about this whole scenario, right? You do this and you don't feel no way about it.
Yeah, like at all. Like you have
like
no remorse.
He been doing this shit for years. Like you would think at a certain point he'll wake up and be like, "All right, bro, I done been cooning for way too long." You know, like I remember I read the Malcolm X autobiography, right?
Yeah.
I'm reading his book, and like in his earlier, days, he was like, clubbing and he was robbing people. That's how he ended up going to jail, for a robbery. And then he went to jail. He did his time, and obviously he came out wiser. And he started realizing all the stuff that he was doing was dumb. Right. So it's like, how long are you going to continue to do this stuff? Like you don't wake up and think like when you're putting on your clothes and you're about to make a video, you don't think like, damn, I'm really being a clown right now. Like that doesn't ever cross your mind. Like, damn, I really shouldn't be.
Like that switch doesn't go off in his brain. It does. Like I said, I made mention of it before. I'm like, before he can like get down on his hands and knees and pray to God himself, like he's already thinking about LeBron. Like I don't understand that, man. Like seriously, I don't get that.
LeBron fans.
Like, come on, gang. Like
before he kisses his mama, kisses his girl. It's like, nah, he's already on Twitter trying to find a negative LeBron story to spin. It's just like, dude, LeBron is one of us, man. You know what I mean? Like, he set a blueprint. He set a standard for us to follow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's an inspiration to us from where he came from to where he's at right now. He's one of our icons. And you sit up here and you bash him so you can get a white man to watch your pathetic little video of you in your room being a fucking clown?
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, you're insane, dude. You're an embarrassment, bro. You're an embarrassment.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why he's such a fanatic of Kobe and Jordan. Like they're coons too. So, they're coons, he's a coon. I mean, that's what he likes. He doesn't like role models, right? Like the stand-up black men, the standard. He doesn't, he doesn't want to associate with that. I don't know why.
Right, because I tell you, they don't like LeBron because of what he represents. He represents black excellence,
black family. Yeah, it's just, come on, man.
Yeah. Black power. He didn't sit back and let the NBA dictate his career. He took his career into his own hands. So you don't like him. So y'all don't like LeBron because he went to a different team. Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just and again, they just wanted LeBron to rot in Cleveland his whole career and amount to nothing and say that he'll never be Jordan. So I mean, yeah, that's essentially what it was, man. They wanted the man to rot in Cleveland and just no, man. Like at some point you have to do it. Like I said, like in Dreamerspro, like he sits here and acts like, didn't Kobe request a trade and like, correct me if I'm, wasn't like 08, 09, like
07,
like,
and guess what? The Lakers called Cleveland. They tried to trade Kobe for LeBron, and Cleveland said no.
Yeah. So. I mean, like I say, they just act like LeBron is the only person to just like want out of a situation, for the betterment, and then they want to say, oh, he created a super team and all that. I'm like, gang, come on, man. Like, just no, like, no.
Yeah, man. Like I said, Eric, it's just, I would rather kick it with a Skip Bayless archetype than a Dreamerspro or Stephen A.
Absolutely.
It's just because, like I said, at least when I fall out with Skip, it's gonna be expected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like when it's your own people, it's like the situation with Don C. It's like, damn, nigga, you just. Ever since you lost this bet, you ain't pulled back up to the show. You just done abandoned the show now.
I told you he on a boat somewhere in like in the middle of the ocean. He's not coming back, man. He's not. He's done for the season. Yeah, Don's season done. he's done. I gotta say, shout out to Don, bro. But come on, gang. He's done.
But it's not just Don C. It's also MJ.
And the goofballs that say they're LeBron, no, you're not a LeBron James fan. Hey, all the people on this chat, if anybody bring up the other players, they not a LeBron James fan. So we cutting them out. We the real LeBron James fans.
Facts.
We the real. Hey, everybody on here. We the real LeBron James fan. That goofball on the other channel. Excuse my French. He's a D head. I ain't gonna say the word. He a D head. He's not a LeBron James fan. He just trying to get likes. If
I love it.
I would not follow him because he a goofball.
So like I said, Eric, I mean it's a lot of these guys, man. I mean, what's up with the black people, man? We spent enough time talking about the crackers and the Mexicans. What's up with these blacks, man? Why are people like this? Why do they go to the Mexican and have more respect than they do on my channel? What is this about? Is this about jealousy, Eric? What is this about? Is this a crab in a barrel mentality with these people?
Yeah, it's got to be. And you notice how, people come to your platform and they, it's just, let me find some way to disrespect Reggie, right? Like I say, you notice in the soundbite, like MJ didn't even want to cuss around him. Talking about some D-head. I'm like, why not just say the word, gang? You already thinking about it. Why not just say it? Like, I don't understand that. But, like I say, come over here to the locker room. Let's disrespect Reggie. Let's call him out his name. Let's say he's, this, that, and the third. But it's just like, you're on your best behavior when you go to these other platforms. I don't understand that. So it's disgusting how they do you, gang. I'm gonna be honest, it's disgusting.
I mean, as you can see, it's not just me. It's also, LeBron. They do LeBron the same way. I mean, like I said, the people talking shit about him are the ones profiting the most.
Yeah, and like I don't understand that. Like you claim that you don't like the man and you don't respect him, yet you talk about him every single day. Like I don't, like I said, like if I don't like somebody, like I'm not gonna pay you any attention. Like I'm not gonna make a multitude of videos a day about you, like talking about you, gang. I don't have the energy for that. So I don't really understand that. Like you don't like the man and you don't respect him, but it's just like you talk about him more than, like I say, like he don't talk about nobody on the Celtics. He don't talk about nobody on the Pistons. He don't talk about Wemby. He don't talk about SG. He don't talk about nobody else. The real hoopers, like, good basketball team. It's like he don't talk about nobody but LeBron. Like I thought you were here to give a fresh perspective on sports and how you see it. Like you lied, essentially. He's a liar. So
we got this clown in the chat. He says Reggie pretends to be pro-black but shits on Kobe and MJ. This is just a space for the LDC. What?
Yeah, like nigga. Okay. Yeah. So, God, I can't stand stupid niggas, bro. I can't stand stupid niggas, bro. Yeah. Reggie hates black people. Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah. Got it. But like I say, you know what's funny, right? He won't say the same thing about Dreamerspro and him hating black people too. He won't say the same thing. But you hate black people apparently. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's nasty, Eric. But
yeah.
good call though, Eric. Appreciate the insight, man.
So, bro, love, I always appreciate you, man.
All right, bro. Peace. Right. Yeah, man. Shout out to Eric, folks. Now, patience. 967. I'm gonna need you to explain this, dude. Like, how do I shit on Kobe and MJ? Michael Jordan is a GOAT and Kobe is his clone. I mean, how do I shit on Kobe and MJ? What are you talking about? I'm confused. How do I shit on them? I've said numerous times, the Jordan sneaker is the greatest shoe of all time. He said this dude's name is Patience. How do I hate on Kobe and MJ, nigga? What? Because I bring up the case from Colorado? I mean, it happened. That's not me shitting on Kobe. That's me talking about what happened. This wasn't an opinion. He got caught taking pussy. Like, that's not hating. You said you called Kobe a coon? Kobe is a coon. That's not hating. That's the facts. Like, what are we talking about? That's not me hating on Kobe. That's me telling the truth about Kobe. Kobe's a coon. Everybody knows that. He got caught taking white ass in Colorado. He gave all of his money to the white boy, Rob Pelinka. He married a Mexican, cut off his black family. Like, everything he did in his life resembled a coon. That's not me hating on Kobe. That was his life. That's not hate. And by the way, I don't make any money off of bashing Kobe every day. You want to know why? Because number one, I don't care that deeply. And number two, I don't think anybody cares that deeply anymore. Kobe's dead. Rest in peace. God bless his soul. But he's no longer here. I don't make any money telling the truth about Kobe. Dreamerspro talks about LeBron every day. That's his primary source of income. When Dreamerspro files his taxes and they ask him what is his job description or his job, he's going to say LeBron, hating on LeBron James. That's his primary job. My job isn't hating on Kobe Bryant. Nobody cares. I don't care. But every now and then I have to mention him because you people bring him up. Just like now. I didn't mention Kobe. Y'all did. You see how that works? The only time I really ever speak on Kobe is when y'all mention him in reference to LeBron James. I don't even speak about this dude. Travion, you've been clocking my progress for years now, dude. You still don't got no motion? you talk about me, nigga. What do you got? You're on this app just like me. You still ain't got no motion, nigga? It's been years, nigga. When are you gonna get some motion, Travion? Seriously. When are you gonna get some motion? Can you pull 5 people, Travion? Seriously, can you pull 5 people? Yeah, just a simple yes or no. Can you pull 5 people right now? If you hit the live button right now, Travion, could you pull 5 people? Yes or no? You couldn't pull 5. You couldn't pull 10. You couldn't pull 15. You're irrelevant, nigga. Travion, remember this. You troll me. I don't know you. You've been doing this shit for years, nigga. I just let you keep going. I haven't even blocked you. I'm not even gonna block you. I'm gonna just let you keep going. You've been at it for years. I'm gonna let you keep going, Travion. You still don't have no motion. You say you always disparage him and bring up his wife. You just called him a coon. It's funny how you don't see it. Don't see what? Don't see what? Patience? Okay, Patience. I want you to stop me when I tell a lie about Kobe Bryant. Okay? I want you to stop me. Because you said I disparage him and all this, but you never called me a liar. You never said I was a liar. So, did Kobe get caught stealing ass in Colorado? Is that a fact or not? That's a fact. He got caught and arrested for stealing a white girl's ass in Colorado. He used the 5-finger discount to get some pussy. That is a fact. That is not me hating. That's a fact. Did he or did he not snitch on his teammate Shaquille O'Neal by insinuating Shaquille O'Neal pays off women? Is that a fact? Yes or no? That's a fact, right? Okay, thank you. That's a fact as well. Did he or did he not hire a white boy to be his agent? Is that a fact? Yes or no? That's a fact, nigga. Did he or did he not cut off his black family, his black mother and father? Is that a fact? Yes or no? That's a fact. Did he or did he not marry a Mexican? Is that a fact? Yes or no? That is a fact. So once again, you can't call me a liar because everything that I just stated about Kobe was factual. And when you take all of those things into consideration, those of us with a logical mind have come to the conclusion that Kobe Bryant was a coon. And that's okay. He was a coon. It's okay. Why is that so difficult for you people to accept? I don't understand it. We got K-Set with the $2 super chat. He says, bro, that Nigerian dude's a clown. Braun in his mouth 24/7. Oh my God. Okay. Shout out to Jay for joining the channel. Appreciate you. Shout out to you.
LeBron fan.
Go have me on a late night mission, pulling up.
Travion, your name is Travion. We know you're poor. All right? We know you're poor, Travion. Knock it off. You don't have any emotion. You're mad. You wish you could get on YouTube and make some money. You can't, Travion. You're too busy trolling. Maybe, Travion, maybe if you took all this energy that you're using to troll me and you put it into your own ideas, maybe you could make some money on YouTube, Travion. It's not my fault. Now take your goofy ass to work, nigga, and go build up a white man's company. Go ahead. That's all you're good for, monkey nigger.
I'm a rolling stone. I'm too wild for you to own. In a whip that's meant to speed. If I hurt you, would you leave? I learned the game from some heavyweights. Catching buses, making change from another place.
Now you're mad at me. What are you mad at me for, nigga? Cause I don't need a white man to make money? I don't need a white man to make money, Travion. You do. All right, your name's Travion. You were fucked from the get-go. When you spawned into the world and they named you Travion Johnson, you were fucked from the get-go, dude. All right, you got two choices, dude. You're either going to be a thief or you're going to be a scammer. All right? Those are your options when your name is Travion. You're fucked. You don't have any motion. No nigga with motion, Travion, is going to be trolling me. You don't have any motion, gang. Like, I'm tired of y'all coming to my channel. Every nigga that comes to my channel is having they way and they got all this money. Same thing with Don C. Don C talking about the same shit. Oh, y'all need to get jobs. Meanwhile, it's time for you to pay your $1,000 bet and we ain't seen you in a week. But I thought y'all niggas had jobs. I thought y'all had motion. But y'all tripping off a ban? Come on, man. Same thing with MJ. MJ did the same thing a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, whenever that was. He called in talking about he having all this motion and he make $100,000 a year. And some lady comes out into the living room and tells his 60-year-old ass he needs to keep it down. Bro, y'all gotta stop. Same thing with Black Hater. Oh, I got a job. I got a job. You're poor. y'all niggas come to my channel acting like you have emotion? You're poor. Just be poor in peace, dude. Just be poor in private. You try to come to my channel act like you have emotion. Nigga, you ain't got a profile picture. Put your profile picture up here, Travion. Let us see that ugly ass face of yours. Let us see that face only a mother could love. You're poor, nigga. Nigga, just be poor in peace and just go to sleep, dude. I can't stand when niggas try to come to this channel and acting like they have emotion. Where is the motion, Travion? Show me. Inspire me, please. Seriously, inspire me, Travion. I want to be inspired by you today. Matter of fact, hit me up, Travion, on Twitter. Since you having all this goddamn motion, I want you to inspire me, nigga. Show me 10 bands, nigga. Show me 10 bands, Travion. Go ahead. There's my Twitter. Go on my Twitter. You ain't even got to mention me. DM me on Twitter, Travion, and show me 10 bands. Oh, look, now it's why you so mad, right? Chat, you see that? When you ask for the emotion, now it's why you so mad. But I thought you have emotion. But now it's why you mad. Get your poor ass on somewhere, Travion. Cut it out, dude. It's all right, dude. Just like I said, everybody just be humble, right? Just be poor in peace and just be quiet, man. You know, all this fake pump faking, fake flexing. Oh, you ain't got no viewers. No, you ain't got no viewers, you bum ass nigga. You ain't got no viewers, nigga. You ain't got no motion. What are you talking about? Don't come over here deflecting on me. Let's talk about you. You ain't got no subs. You ain't got no viewers. You ain't got no motion. Like, stop it. Don't come over here clocking my progress, because I'm going to start clocking yours, Travion. You're still stuck at 0 subs, huh? But you can do this better than me, though, right? So what's stopping you? Go ahead. I'm not in your way, nigga. Go ahead. Get your money. Go do what you got to do. What you over here trolling for? Get to work. You got to punch that clock, Travion. Listen, for all you aspiring wannabe YouTubers out there, right, that don't have the courage to, you know, start on your YouTube journey, you got to punch the clock. It's like a regular job, dude. You got to punch that clock, dude. You're not going to get no subs trolling, man. You got to go to work. You got to go to work, dude. We get it. You just got off your shift at where do you work at, Travion? Let me see. You probably work at like Jersey Mike's, right? You just got off your shift at Jersey Mike's. You're tired. You just want to hang out and, you know, bullshit on YouTube. No, dude. The same way that you punch the clock at Jersey Mike's, if you want to start a business, you got to do the same thing with your business. You got to punch the clock. It's the same exact thing. You niggas will go to a job and punch the clock for a white man, but then get off work and you don't want to do nothing else. That's why you don't have a business. That's why you're not profiting. Seriously. Now you want to come to my platform hating on me. No, you can go punch the clock, nigga. Go punch the clock, nigga, and get off my dick. Okay, shout out to A-Hall with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man. LeBron fans. You said Bron faced hate before the NBA. MJ fans disliked the high school kid being called the king and getting huge hype. Shaq attending fueled backlash. Bron's debut, he said he'd never seen so many want him to fail. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, A-Hall. I agree with you, though. It wasn't, I don't know. I can't really say that, though. I can't really say that. Because back in those days, there was no internet. I remember when LeBron was in high school, there was no internet. The hate really started when the internet became like a thing. That's really all niggas do on the internet, if you guys haven't noticed. Like, that's all the internet really is for, is just for hating. You know? That's all niggas do on the internet, is just hate. I mean, perfect example is Travion in the chat right now. All niggas do on the internet chat is just hate on anybody doing anything. That's all it's for. So I would say pre-internet, nobody really was like negatively talking about LeBron James. Maybe a few people were, but as you can see, that the internet is like a thing now. You got Twitter, you got all these other different things. You know, now everybody's a fucking analyst and a critic, and, you know, they don't appreciate shit anymore, you know? It's just nasty. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. When he went to the Heat. Yeah, when he went to the Heat is when it got nasty. And once again, why? Because Bron going to the Heat basically signified that he was done being a slave. You know, Bron going to the Heat is basically the equivalent of a slave master, you know, basically overtaking the plantation. You think white people, okay, just think about this for a second. Let's just say you're a white man, right? And you have a plantation and you got slaves. And then one day, one of your slaves kicks down your front door and then turns you into the slave. Do you think the white man would be happy? No, he wouldn't be happy. That's basically the reaction that white people had when LeBron James left Cleveland. They had never seen a slave flip the script and then turn the white man into the slave. They've never seen that. So of course they were going to hate on that. It makes sense. If I was a white man yeah, I would hate on that too. If I went from being the slave owner to the slave, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. So once again, you can understand why they felt the way. But me as a black man, I thought it was probably the start of a revolution. Yeah, LeBron is a revolutionary. That's what he is. He is. And that's why I can't stand niggas like Dreamerspro. Because instead of them using, you know, that shitty platform that he has, really, now that I'm thinking about it, Dreamerspro, you don't have a platform. You want to know why? Because your platform is built on hatred. So if you try to start pushing positivity, your platform will basically cease to exist. Yeah, that's what it is, chat. Yeah, Dreamerspro don't have a platform. His platform only exists under the conditions that he continues to promote hatred. Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's deep right there. That's crazy, actually. Yo, chat, that's actually crazy. Dreamerspro's platform only can succeed under the conditions that he promotes hatred. So you don't really have anything. Because let's just say tomorrow he decides to flip it and says, you know what? I want to be positive. I want to promote positivity. I want to talk about how great LeBron is and this, and that. Well, his platform, that's it. Them white folks going to unsubscribe. Them white folks going to not watch your video, and your platform is over. You only have a platform under the conditions that you promote hatred towards black Americans. Wow. That's filthy. Yo, chat, what I tell y'all, these niggas will sell their ass, chat. I'm telling y'all, they will sell their ass. That's why when niggas like Travion come over here talking about, oh, you only got this, you only got that. Nigga, I'm not selling my ass, Travion. I'm sorry, dude. I told y'all my ass ain't for sale. I ain't selling my ass to these LeBron haters. It's not happening. They're not getting a hold of my ass. They got Dreamer's ass. They got Dreamer's ass. They ain't getting my ass. Yeah, my ass ain't for sale. I got a padlock on this ass. Yeah, I got a padlock on this ass. You ain't gonna you can't get my ass. Sorry, it's over. This ass ain't for sale. Look at Stephen A. He been sold his ass a long time ago. He been sold his ass to the white man. That's all you have to do, Travion. Hey, Travion, let me put you up on game. Because we know you're struggling to start a YouTube channel, right? You're too stupid to start one. So let me help you out, dude. I'm going to give you some game, Travion. If you want to blow in sports media, all you have to do is do what Dreamerspro and Stephen A. Smith do. All you got to do is sell your ass to a white man. They're still slaves, folks. Dreamerspro, Stephen A. Smith, all these guys, they're still slaves, folks. They've sold their ass to the white man. For views. Anybody can do this, folks. It's not hard. It's just, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to wherever you're trying to go? It's that simple. You got to make a decision, Travion. What are you willing to do? How fucked up are you out here, man? How bad do you really want it, Travion? How bad do you want these subscribers, Travion? You got to ask yourself these kinds of questions, dude. Stephen A. Smith, he had to sell his soul. He had to sell his butt. It's up to you. You know? Like I said, I'm good, man. I don't need all y'all niggas. I don't need a bunch of subs and all that goofy shit. Y'all you niggas are weird. What I need a million of you niggas watching me for? You niggas are weirdos. Chat, y'all be seeing all this stuff they be doing to the streamers? They be stream sniping. They be fucking stalking you, doing all kinds of weird shit. Man, you niggas are weird. You niggas are weirdos. Seriously. I want none of y'all niggas following me. Don't follow me, nigga. I used to promote my Instagram. I don't even promote my Instagram. Nigga, don't follow me. I don't even know you. What I want you following me for? Nah, man. A lot of this shit, chat, a lot of this shit is a fucking safety concern, if we're being honest. A lot of this shit is a safety concern. It's the reason Dreamers is over there in Nigeria talking about us over here. He knows he got fades lined up when he get back over here, chat. Okay, Brandon, you're done, dude. You getting blocked. Get the fuck out the chat, dude. Yeah, you're done. You're done, Brandon. You talking about Dreamerspro is the GOAT. Yeah, get your goofy ass. Brandon, like I said, you's a coon ass nigga. I knew you was a coon ass nigga the last time you called in. I spared your coon ass. Get your coon ass out the chat, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Are you dumb? Chat, is this nigga stupid? Dreamerspro is the GOAT. But I always see you on my channel. Well, if you don't get your lame ass out my chat with that goofy shit, nigga, the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Yo, nigga. you niggas are insane. You calling this goofball ass nerd the GOAT? Boy, if you don't get your lame ass on fucking Brandon. If you don't get your lame ass on, fuck is wrong with this nigga, chat?
I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team. I have zero confidence in the Clippers, and I'm getting this close to stop rooting for Kawhi Leonard altogether. I'm getting close to just rooting for Nikola Jokic and calling it a day. I'm tired of these dudes. They're not a serious team.
So like I said, back to you, Travion. You know, like I said, you always in my chat talking about, you know, how you having all this motion and, you know, how you know, doing this and that. But I never seen no motion, Travion. Like, still to this day, I've never seen no motion that you claim you haven't. I've never seen it in real life. I don't know what you be talking about, Travion. Like I said, man, if you not grossing, you know, close to $1 million a year at this point, man, and you live in the United States, dude, just hang it up, bro. Just be quiet until you are, because like I said, dude, like you're whatever the fuck you think you're doing out here, bro, I promise you it's you're not impressing anybody. I'm just being honest with you. Whatever it is you think you got, Travion, or whatever it is you think you're doing, dude. Like I said, we had MJ call in, a month ago. He bragging about, oh, I make $100,000 a year. Nigga, $100,000 a year was a lot of money in 1995, dude. That ain't no money now. You niggas talking about you make $100K in 2026, nigga. You're poor. You're poor, man. You ain't making no money. All right, Brandon, what's wrong with you, dude?
Ain't nothing wrong with me, man. I thought that shit was funny, but you said you spared me. How'd you spare me?
Listen, why are you in the chat talking about Dreamerspro is the GOAT? What are you talking about?
Because I thought that shit was funny because y'all niggas doing the same shit to each other. He talking about you, you talking about him. I'm like, it's all hate.
So what did you mean when you say Dreamerspro is the GOAT?
Because I knew that shit was gonna get to you.
So you are trolling. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to double check just to make sure you. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I've always known you were a goofy. So I just wanted to make sure. So yeah.
See, and then you know why people don't call in, Reg? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I be listening to you, man, and I do kind of fuck with your channel though. You know what I mean? I just thought I said that one thing, and now I'm trolling. Man, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm all good. I ain't gotta watch your channel if you don't want me to. I was just trying to. I'll give my take, and if somebody don't agree with you, they all kind of you calling them names. You got them as sound bites. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Is that not hate though?
No. So let me ask you a question. You take no issue with what Dreamerspro does?
I don't watch his shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't watch it. I seen one clip that where, since you was talking about it, he said the locker room. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh.
So why would you come in the chat? So why would you say Dreamerspro is the GOAT?
Bro, I've been listening to you for I don't know how long, and you really hate this man, and I guess y'all don't like each other. So I said that I'll go over there.
No. It's not hate. It's not hate. Like I said, I was eating my dinner today, right? I see a video recommended to me. It says Dreamerspro talking about Bronny. I'm like, why are we talking about Bronny? So I did a video today talking about how Dreamerspro is a tether who uses black Americans to profit off of while simultaneously living in Nigeria. So this is not, I don't hate Dreamerspro. I don't care about Dreamerspro. I'm just talking about this because he made a video bashing LeBron James and Bronny when the Lakers' two best players are out faking injuries, and he didn't mention that.
Yeah, that is fucked up. But if I want to talk, I do think Austin is fucking faking. I do. He's trying to get a bag, and I really think Luka is hurt. But at the same time, I don't know that man's body, but you can just tell Austin he needs to go. I'm tired of his shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say the same for Luka. But then I hear somebody else. You know what I mean? We had a conversation. They be watching the show. They were like, and I took up for you, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, at the end of the day, it's like Reggie talked. He was like, man, dude talk so much shit about they being so much trash, but when they out, it's a problem. I mean, are they not missing games? So I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it made me think about it, but I'm like, no, Reggie.
Oh man,
you'd be having a lot of good points. I'm not gonna hold you, but they are missing games. But I do think Austin needs to be traded. You know what I mean?
So what's your issue with me then?
I don't have an issue with you. But what I'm saying is that I don't have to agree with every take. Like, I fuck with your channel, dude. But I'm like, when somebody don't agree with you, instead of y'all having some good dialogue going backwards and forwards, like, you get to shooting, you talking shit about them.
You want to know what I can't stand, though? Brandon?
What's that?
I can't stand because I'm all for a disagreement, right? I love the conversation. I don't think, anybody should be just 100% in agreement or in agreement with, whatever I say, right? I love pushback. I love the conversation. My problem is niggas like you, right? And I feel that niggas like you, I feel that niggas like you, and there's been plenty of niggas like you that have came on this channel before. I feel like niggas like you just like to disagree for the sake of disagreeing. So I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Hold on, Brandon. I'll give you an example, right? So back in the day, we used to have this clown come on this channel. It's by the name of Lamont. You know Lamont.
I remember him. I remember him.
So he would come on the show, right? We would be doing, a post-game show, or we would be talking about the game or whatever. He would come on the show just to disagree. Like every show, every day, he's always got a pushback or an agreement. That type of shit I get annoyed with, because it's like, okay, if you telling me you don't agree with something I say every now and then, that's one thing. But then you come on the show every single show and you're just trying to like be a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian so you can be cool or you can be different. That's what I can't stand niggas like that. Cause you're not genuinely, cause I'm gonna be honest, I've seen you in my comment section a lot. I've seen you in the comment section and I've seen you in the chat. And it's only disagreement. I've never seen you in my comment section like, yo, damn, you really cooked on that one. Or, yo, damn, Reggie, I agree with you on that one. I've never seen those comments. It's always you just talking and, like, always disagreeing. So it's funny how now you say, oh, well, I fuck with your channel. And I agree with a lot of what you're saying. But then every time I see you in my comments, you're always, like, having a disagreement.
Okay, so here it is. When you talking about Luke, I'm not gonna say Luka better than LeBron right now. But if you saying some stuff that I like that I don't agree with, I guess I need to start saying, "Hey, Reg, I agree with that." When I do agree with it, because I'm pretty sure we both agree with sorry ass Austin Reeves, right? Am I right? I hate that motherfucker. I really do. I hate him with a passion. He needs to go. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not like these regular Kobe fans. Like when you start talking about like earlier, you was like Kobe's this and he did that. I'm like, but what does that have to do with anything right now? Because you say he's a coon. But we're talking about.
Well, once again, right? I didn't mention Kobe. Somebody else did. I didn't bring Kobe up. I don't care about Kobe.
Bringing, or like. I can't like. I hate when they have to do that. Can they not make a comparison? If they say LeBron the GOAT, I hate when people be like, "Oh, if LeBron the GOAT," which I don't think so. But that's me. That's my opinion, right? So at the end of the day, it's like I don't have to hate on LeBron just because if I say Jordan the GOAT or Kobe's the GOAT.
I don't hate on Kobe. I don't hate on Kobe, dude.
Okay, But every time I don't really hear you say anything positive about Kobe or the fans.
I talk about Kobe positively all the time. I've said I miss Bean. I miss his competitive spirit and I say positive things about Kobe all the time. Come on, man, stop.
Bro, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Like I said, I've said it on this show 1,000 times how I miss Bean. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I hear bullshit.
No. It's not BS. It's factual. Okay, listen, Brandon. Two things can be true, right? I can like certain aspects about Kobe, and I can dislike certain aspects about Kobe. Two things can be true, guy.
Right.
It don't got to be all the way positive. I'm not no Kobe fan. It ain't all the way positive for me. He did certain things I liked on the floor. Brandon, he did certain things I liked on the floor, and certain things off the floor he did, I have zero respect for.
Okay, so what if I said the Lakers lost, right? If I say, well, the whole fucking team played like ass, right? If I say that's even including LeBron, you what the fuck are you talking? You'll start going off on somebody. It's a team game, right? So at the end of the day, that's why I don't want to glorify one person like that on this team.
Okay, maybe you don't. Maybe you see things differently. For me, like I said, my GOAT deserves little to no criticism. That's just the way I see it. He's not a
perfect player.
He's about as perfect of a player we've ever seen.
Damn. So, wow. I mean, that's, again, I'm not here to argue with you. That's your opinion, right? So, but if I say, oh, my perfect player was MJ. We shouldn't have to go back like, okay, blah, blah, blah. We can have some healthy dialogue without arguing with each other, right?
But see, that's the
And if
thing.
you
That's
say
the
it-
thing. But here's the thing, though, Brandon. I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
I get it.
We don't even care about Jordan over here. We don't care.
I get it. Right.
Y'all
I get it,
care.
but
Y'all care because
I'm a
y'all
Lakers
see us.
fan.
Y'all see us over here being fans of LeBron, so y'all want to come over here and be different. Like I just told you, y'all always want to play a contrarian. Oh, well, what if I come over here and I say Jordan was the best, but we didn't ask you who you thought was the best? Go on a Jordan channel and y'all can talk about Jordan till 6 a.m. We don't care over here. Y'all only come over here to play contrarian.
It's a LeBron channel and not the Lakers. You are talking about the Lakers, correct?
No, I'm
That's
a
why I
LeBron
clicked on
fan
your fucking
first.
channel,
LeBron
bro.
fans.
I'm a LeBron fan first.
Oh, okay. Right, cool. So but you still talking about the Lakers. That's why I clicked on your channel to begin with. So when we start talking about the players, that's including LeBron's ass. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, he should take some of that blow too. I don't give a fuck how old he is.
No, and that's where we disagree because to me, LeBron is not the problem. He's never been the problem. He's always been the solution.
See,
to
that
me,
sounds crazy as hell.
no, listen for a second, Brandon. To me, I think it's a low level conversation to be talking about LeBron James when he's the only one on this damn roster that has proven himself time and time again. Nobody else on this roster is proven. AD is gone. It was only LeBron and AD were the only two proven commodities on the Lakers. They traded AD for Luka, who's another unproven commodity. Everybody else has done nothing in this league. Nothing. But you want to talk about the one guy that has? You're insane.
Man, you keep
You're
talking about
insane.
shit he done now. I'm talking about what he doing now, man. This
And
is
what is
now,
what is
man.
Luka doing
I'm
now?
done
What is Luka
talking
doing
about
now?
the past, man.
What is Luka doing now? What is Luka doing
He
right
ain't
now
doing
in this
nothing
moment?
either. I'm gonna agree with you. He ain't doing
What is
nothing,
Luka
big dog.
doing right now in this moment? Where's he at?
Nothing.
He's in Spain.
He's doing nothing.
He's in Spain.
He's doing nothing.
He's in Spain right now.
He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing
Exactly.
nothing.
What's Austin Reeves doing?
Nothing at all.
So why would you get mad at me because I don't say nothing about LeBron who has done something, but yet you guys stay quiet about the people who've done nothing in their entire
Can I ask you a
career?
question? Do you want LeBron to win another ring?
I don't really care. It ain't gonna change nothing for me.
So when at the end of the day, I know you're not a Laker fan. Cool. I am.
LeBron
I want
fan.
my
LeBron
team
fans.
to win. You see what I'm saying? I want my team to win a ring. So if that's me critiquing Luka, Austin, sorry ass, LeBron, whoever, bro, it's just what it is.
Like I said,
I don't care. I'm looking at it. What have you done for me lately? I'm not looking at what he did last year. He won a championship in 22. Who cares? We talking about stuff right now. Every time we start talking,
so am
it's
I.
about
So am I.
who we can talk about. Well, who's proving this and this and that, man? Who can we talking about what people are doing now? If he's a a cancer to the team, he needs to go. I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm just talking about whoever. If there's disruption in that locker room, they need to go.
Listen, Brandon, we agree. I'm talking about right now. How can you question LeBron before Rui or Luke Kennard or Jake LaRavia? Y'all sound stupid to me.
Bro,
Listen, Brandon, to me, LeBron should be the last guy we get to if we're critiquing players. I think if you're mentioning LeBron first, to me, you're just being a goofball.
Oh God, and I'm not gonna do that because I'll look at it like Jake LaRavia last night, like the other night.
Okay, so you're a goofball.
Why is he still on the floor? Why is Jake LaRavia still on the floor?
I don't know.
And you're not playing Vando. That's I wasn't even talking about if LeBron have a good game and he like the other whatever game that was, he had a great shooting night. I'm not gonna hate on, even though I'm a Kobe or a MJ fan, I'm not gonna hate on that man like that if he have a good game. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just trying to keep it a buck with you, dog. I ain't trying to argue with you, man.
We're agreeing. I'm agreeing with you. I already told you. You say, I don't want to talk about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I want to talk about right now. I agree. I'm talking about right now.
Right.
But I'm not talking about 5. I'm talking about right here in this moment. Ain't nobody on this team proving anything. So if we're gonna line up the criticism list, LeBron should be last. That's all I'm saying. And to me, if you talk about LeBron at the top of your list, you're a clown to me.
But did you hear me say LeBron was at the top of my list?
Who said I was referring to only specifically you?
But because you put me in that same category. You like niggas like you and da 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 da. You said this shit. Do you be hearing yourself though, bro?
Who said I was only specifically talking about you?
Same motherfucker. Like, I'm cool, Reg. I'm cool, bro. Only thing I'm saying is that
did you okay, so where's LeBron on your criticism list?
I mean, I've never thought about that, but I'm saying
I'm asking you right now, where is he at on your criticism list? 1 through 15.
If Luka's supposed to be the franchise player, he gets the first. He gets the most of it, because if they win, it's his fault, right? If they lose, it's supposed to be his fault. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and what's LeBron? They done pushed him. They trying to say he's third up under Austin Reeves, which I don't agree with. Man, I ain't thought about it. I mean, when you think about it, I would say he's third.
Right. So like I said, you're a clown to me. You're a clown to me.
Would he not have to be?
You're a clown to me.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Anybody to me that has that's criticizing LeBron before all these other bums on the roster is a clown to me. So thank you. You're right. I did say that about you. You are a clown to me. Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Cool.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, if they had a won that other night when they lost against Dallas, everybody would have been, oh, it's LeBron. I don't like how people say, oh, it was a team effort. I don't sit there and be like, Luka can score 60. I'm not looking at this shit like, oh, it was just Luka. No. Them boys, if they played good, they played well. They won as a team. Yeah, he scored all them points, shooting all them damn shots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just not, I don't get down like that. They're like, you that's your goat. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like giving all Luka all the praise.
LeBron fans.
Shit is crazy. So I'm a clown. It's cool. I'm not gonna argue with you and raise my blood pressure about it. Cool. I'm a clown. There it is. But I'm just trying to keep it a buck.
A buck about what, dude?
If
what are you
we
even
had a
saying?
okay, you saying he don't deserve no criticism, but let's just say he has an off night and he just shot 17 shots and he went 4 of 17. That's a good night to you?
Listen.
I mean,
yes,
come on, Reg.
Yes,
answer the question.
Yes,
is that a good night?
It's a good night. It's a good night.
What the fuck?
Yes. Can I explain to you why?
I mean, it's your channel.
Because to me, right, it would be like Drake. At this point, right, if Drake puts out a bad song, is that the end of his career? No. It's not. Drake has had too many good albums, too many good songs, too many good features. He's done this for way too long, to the point to where if he puts out a bad song, it at this point, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. You got too many hits, too many songs that we can go back to. So it's the same thing with LeBron. Okay, so cool. LeBron has a bad game. I can feel that. So hold on. So LeBron has a bad game April 24, 2024. What does that have to do with that doesn't affect his legacy in the slightest. It's one bad game. So yes, it's okay.
I didn't say it didn't. I'm just saying that would you say it was a bad game or not? You said, what did you say?
No.
You said no. But I'm just
LeBron can't have a bad game. LeBron can't have a bad game.
That's Reggie, do you hear you?
I'm the one I said what I said.
I said what I said.
So you telling me
LeBron, okay, I'll repeat it for you. LeBron James cannot have a bad game.
What the fuck?
I said what I said.
There's no such thing as a bad game.
So you telling me, see, and this is where you get pushback from, because it's like, okay, Luka can have a bad game because he's not proven? Exactly. Oh, wow. Okay.
Unproven commodity. Unproven commodity. Unproven. He's not LeBron James. Was Luka on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16? Did Luka get drafted number 1 overall? Was Luka dubbed the chosen one? He'll never be my GOAT. So yes,
the
the
NBA
rules don't
puts that too,
the rules that apply for Luka don't apply to my GOAT. Fuck is you talking about?
Man, what the fuck is you talking about? The NBA helped push that. They wanted to do that. Come on, quit playing, bro. But he can't have a bad game. Does that affect his legacy? No.
Tell me a better high school player than LeBron James.
Kareem. Because a nigga didn't lose. You crazy as hell. You better go back and look at his records, bro. He won high school and freaking college.
My GOAT didn't need to go to college.
They wasn't doing it back then, bro. They were not doing it when he was there. They were not drafting.
Wasn't my problem.
Right out of high school.
My GOAT didn't go to college.
Cool. I'm happy for LeBron. I'm not here to shit on LeBron.
Sounds
That's
like
what
you
I'm
are.
saying, bro.
Sounds like you are.
No, it's not. LeBron can have
Sounds
a bad
like you are.
game. What's wrong with that?
My GOAT doesn't have bad games.
So you telling me, see, and
dude,
that's
I'm not
why
finna keep
people
going
come
back
over
and
here-
forth with you, bro. The game's about to start, man. Let's just go ahead and wrap this up, dude.
Yeah, I feel you. Last thing, and that's why you get people to push back talking
And
crazy.
guess what?
About
And guess
LeBron,
what?
but
And
they
guess
never
what? You know
do
what's
it.
funny? You know what's funny? They'll push back, but like I said, they won't go to a Michael Jordan platform. You wanna know why? Because there are none. So y'all can push back all y'all want. At the end of the day, my GOAT's relevant. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Michael Jordan hasn't played in 30 years. So it's over.
Cool.
Yeah, it's over. So, yeah.
But nice rapping with you, big dog.
All right, bro. Fuck off the show, nigga. The fuck? Oh, what if LeBron has a bad game? There's no such thing as a bad game. The fuck? The fuck is you talking about? It's LeBron James, nigga. I'm finna tune in right now to watch my GOAT play. Fuck is you talking about? I don't give a shit what he do. He can score 5 points tonight. I'm just happy to watch my GOAT play. It ain't no such thing as a bad game. The fuck are you talking about? LeBron is the GOAT. The fuck? Oh, but if he has a bad game, should he be criticized? The fuck out of here. Criticizing a 41-year-old? Man, go touch grass, nigga. Go touch grass, nigga. You don't criticize a 41-year-old busting these 20-year-old asses? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. All right, chat. I'm gonna catch you guys after the game, chat. Good show. And yeah, shout out to everybody that tuned in. And fuck the tethers, folks. Okay? Fuck the tethers. All right? I'm gonna catch you guys after the game.